Hey everyone, Mia Park with Scamp Yoga here. Right now, the alpacas and I are going to focus on yoga practice having to do with the psoas muscles, opening up the psoas muscles. We're here at Alpaca de Vos in Missouri, and the psoas muscles are attached to the inside lower part of the spine and connect down into the hip sockets. So they are shortened every time we sit, whether you are driving your trailer around or just sitting at a desk. So when the psoas muscles are short, it can constrict how much you breathe. It can affect your nervous system and also your posture. So even more reasons why having long, supple, and flexible psoas muscles are really important for all kinds of health. So let's get started. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Take a couple deep breaths. Feel your hands rise and fall with your breath. And as you breathe and feel the body moving with your breath, have an intention to listen to your body with your inner sense of knowing. Try to deactivate the nervous system and stay connected to this deeper, more calm place inside of you as we move the physical body. If you know Ujjayi breath, done through the nose with a whispering sound in the throat, you can start that now. And let's go ahead and lower the hands. Okay, so we'll start with some simple half sun salute A's. So standing with your feet about hips distance apart, breathing and moving at the same time. Inhale, take a deep breath in, deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward. Try to bring your chin in to a reasonable part. Bend your knees, lower down. Inhale, come up halfway. And as you exhale, folding forward. Hi. And then inhale, coming on up. And exhale, hands to your side. So we want to breathe and move at the same time. I'll show you this on the side. Let's do it again. Inhale, reaching on up. And exhaling. As you fold forward, you have an option to bring your hands behind the legs. Bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Make sure your spine is parallel to the earth. Exhale, folding forward. And inhale, breath leading the movement. Come on up. Exhale, hands down to the side. And one more time. Inhale, breathing up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands can come down behind the legs or here. And make sure you have a tiny bend in the knees. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. I'm going to hold my hat so it doesn't fall off. And then inhale, you're going to come all the way up. Breathe and move at the same time. It does not matter how far you forward fold. I don't think alpacas can fold forward that much, and they don't care. All right. So now that we've warmed up the spine, let's do warrior one. My left knee is in front. My right heel is behind me. Left toe is at 12 o'clock. Right toe is at about 2:30. Now, we want to press down a lot with this back foot. So pressing down a lot with the back foot. Turn your hips forward as much as you can. We're still warming up, so you don't have to come to your deepest warrior one. Once you have this alignment, knee does not go forward of the toes. You want to straighten out the leg. Now come back to that sense of deep breathing. The breath leads the movement. So inhale, raise your arms, come into a warrior one, press down a lot with that back heel. As you exhale, gently firm the tummy, come on out of the pose. Two more times. Inhale, I'm pressing down a lot, so much with the right foot, twisting my navel towards the left. Exhale, I'm going to pull my belly in gently, coming out of the pose. One more time. Inhale, press down, coming into the posture. And exhale, firming my belly in to protect the back. And then I'm going to step my back foot forward and pause for reflection. Listen to your body. And we'll do the other side. You can face any direction. I'm going to face this way just to show you. This is my right foot forward. Knee is not going too far past the ankle at all. Back toes are facing about now 10 o'clock or 10:30. And I'm going to drive this back heel into the ground. Okay, once we have our alignment set, come on out of the pose. Remember, the breath leads the pose. So inhale, press down a lot with that left foot. Come on up. And as you exhale, tighten the tummy, straighten the leg. Dynamic warrior one. Inhale, breathing and moving smoothly. This is to stretch that psoas on the left side. Exhale, come on back. And one more time. Inhale. Breath leads the movement. As you exhale, tighten your tummy. Come on back. Step the back foot forward. Pause for reflection. Great. Now we're going to come to a warrior two pose. So I'm going to have my left foot forward. I'll face this way again just to demonstrate. So warrior two legs are similar to warrior one legs. Your back toes might not be at 2, this is my right foot, might not be at 2:30, might be closer to 3 o'clock here. So the front knee, again, doesn't go past the ankle. And then when you inhale, allow the breath to lead the movement. Inhaling, arms come up. And you have a generous warrior two here. Generous meaning generous to yourself. So don't only go as far as is comfortable. We're still sort of warming up here. So inhale, we're going to straighten out that front leg. Dynamic. Exhale. I'm going to pull my tummy in gently. I'm driving this back heel into the ground a lot. Pressing this knee forward, drive that heel into the ground. As you inhale, I'm going to soften everything and straighten out that front leg. Exhale. Firming the tummy, pushing that heel down, pushing this knee right above my second and third toes, in front of the second and third toes. And then come on back. Last time. Big breath in. As you exhale, firm the tummy. Come on into the pose and hold here. Good. You're going to take the front hand and palm to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, tighten the tummy. Reverse warrior. No weight on this back knee. Tiny bend in the knees all the time. In fact, this hand doesn't even need to be there. It's there just for guidance. Great. Breathe. So I'm really strengthening and lengthening the psoas muscle here, up in here. Okay. And you're going to inhale, come back to warrior two. And to switch sides, I'm going to turn. This is my left foot in. My right toes go out. Now my right toes are facing 12, and this is facing about closer to 9 o'clock, but not quite at 9. Okay, inhale here. And we're going to exhale, warrior two. So again, I'm driving this back heel really powerfully into the ground. My knee is not going in front of that ankle. Knee in line with the second and third toe. Okay, inhale, straighten up here. Exhale, I'm going to firm my belly. Knee is tracking straight forward. Hey, girls, press down a lot with that back heel. Inhale, straighten out the leg. And exhale again, you're going to firm the belly, bend the knee. Inhale, coming up. And exhale again here. Holding warrior two. Okay. So now my front palm is going to come up. And I'm going to inhale and exhale here. Firm the belly. Again, there's no weight on this back hand. Tiny, tiny bend in the back leg. But I'm really pressing that back leg powerfully into the ground. My knee is tracking forward, not inwards. Breathing. Good. And next time you exhale, firm the belly. Come on back out. I'm going to step my feet together because I did not start facing forward. Pause for a moment. No matter what is around or outside of you, including these lovely, fluffy alpaca, your focus hopefully is still on you, focusing on your breath, focusing on the sensations of your body, breathing, feeling your muscles starting to respond to your actions. Great, we're going to do one more psoas opening posture. So again, I'm going to face this way so you can see me. So standing, feet, ankles distance apart. I'm going to step my right foot back behind me. And this time, different from the last poses, my ankle is off the ground. Okay, so this is my right leg. My right heel is off the ground. Again, front knee bends, tracks right in front of the second, in line with the second and third toe. Knee does not go in front of the ankle. So you can call this like a high lunge. or Anjaneyasana. And then inhale. My arms are going to come up. And if it's too much with your arms, you can just keep your hands here or just keep them to the side. That's fine. Inhaling helps lengthen the physical body up. I'm going to press out through my inner right heel behind me. My inner left knee goes forward. So I'm creating this great stretch. Inner left knee forward. Press out through the inner right heel behind you. And your hips are facing forward as much as you can. Really stretching that psoas muscle deep inside. It's a very deep muscle. Breathe. Press out through the inner heel again. Knee goes forward. Turn your hips forward. Every time you exhale, you're going to gently from the belly. And as a tip, rather than dumping into the low back and popping up the chin, my hips are actually rotating under. So I'm rotating my hips as if this was a steering wheel. I'm going to rotate my hips under, not tugging the tailbone, but the whole hip structure, the pelvic bowl is rotating down and under. And rather than pop my chin up, I'm more concerned with breathing deeply. Doesn't matter if your arms are straight or locked. In fact, never lock them, please. Pressing out through that inner right heel, rotating the hips under. When you rotate the hips under, you get a much bigger, deep stretch. Keep holding, breathe. Good. Next time you exhale, tighten your tummy. From your tummy, step your back foot forward. Pause. Listen to your body. Okay, let's switch sides. So I'll go on this side so you can see this experience here. Again, this is my right foot. Knee does not go in front of the ankle, second and third toe. I emphasize that a lot. Knee safety is pretty important. My back heel is off the ground. So my left heel is off the ground. My hips and belly button are facing forward as much as I can. Now, your hands can be down here. Hands can be here. If you're able, you're going to inhale, arms come up overhead. So again, it's not dumping in the back and it's not doing this. I want to be on the cover of a magazine. That's really not good for your back. That's not the intention here. Should never be the intention. I'm going to take my hips and rotate them under. Like I said, if this was a wheel, I'm turning the wheel this way. The hub of the wheel is the hips, not the tailbone. Okay. So the whole pelvic bowl area comes around and under this way, giving a bigger psoas stretch. And this should be protecting the low back. Okay. So let the hips guide the posture physically, but the breath guides the entire structure. So if arms are here, that's great. My inner right knee is forward. Inner left heel presses behind me. Press through the inner left heel behind you a lot. Inner right knee goes forward. I feel a big stretch in here, and that's just the superficial muscles. That psoas muscle super deep inside. Sometimes it's actually really hard to feel that. It's actually hard to feel it release, but breathe. Just know that you're working it. Keep breathing deeply. And when I exhale, I'm going to tighten my tummy. Whoops. And step my back foot forward. All right. So coming back, place one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and breathe. Eyes can be closed or open. And those are just 3 quick, effective postures on opening up those deep muscles, the psoas muscles. I hope that they were helpful for you. And those would be just part of a longer yoga practice. So thanks again. Hey, girls. Thanks again for joining me for Scamp Yoga. Again, we're here at Alpaca DeVos in Missouri. And see you soon. Hey, no, do not chew that.